I am so nervous my hands won't work properly. Will you please come over and do this for me?
Raven, will you relax? It is not you who is going on stage tonight, you know.
Don't you dare speak to me in that calm tone of voice. I can hear your heart beating boom, boom, boom from here. You're as nervous as I am.
Well, that's not unnatural, is it? I mean, it is my name that's on the theater. It's my dance company, and I've been waiting a long time for this moment. I just want it to be as good as it should be.
Mm-hmm. I know why you're so nervous. It's because of your star, the great Martine Duval. You're afraid she's not going to be as great as you thought she was.
Well, she's been great before in Paris. But then she didn't have the setting that I'm giving her tonight. I mean, even a beautiful jewel is more lovely in the proper setting. Don't you agree?
Speaking of jewelry, do you think that this will do? Should I wear this one? No, all right. I'll wear this. I want to look as dazzling as possible.
Raven, if you are concerned about being upstaged tonight, you can forget about it. That is why I have arranged for us to have the most conspicuous box, so that everyone can see all the beauty tonight.
You just want everyone to see the two Whitney wonders, both on stage and off.
And what is wrong with that? I'm proud of my lovely wife. I want to show her off.
Well, your lovely wife cannot wear this piece of jewelry. It's all wrong. I have to wear the other one.
Raven, are you going to be trying on jewelry all night long? The opening is an hour from now, and we've already agreed that we're going to make our big entrance while the house lights are still up.
All right. I will wear this one. How about Geraldine? Is she ready yet?
Geraldine has been ready for the past hour.
You haven't told me how beautiful I look.
You look beautiful.
More beautiful than Martine.
My only worry tonight is that no one will be paying attention to what's happening on stage.
It's about time you showed up. Hey. Well, look at you. Garçon, I think I'll have the Caesar salad and the guinea hen in a glass. You can make that plastic if it's cheaper.
You're just jealous because you don't have a tuxedo.
Yeah, I didn't think you owned one either.
I don't. The outfit that rented me this for the Whitney wedding didn't come and pick it up. I called them about a half a dozen times. They ignored me.
Maybe they're trying to get rid of it.
That's really funny, Calvin.
Well, maybe it's best I didn't get tickets to this opening. I mean, if I had to dress up like that.
Well, you don't. Actually, formal dress is optional. I'm just wearing this because it's there, like Mount Everest. You know?
Yeah. Well, you look terrific. Have a good time.
Thanks a lot. By the way, Calvin, I just happened to have 2 extra tickets for opening.
Oh, yeah, how'd you get those? I thought they'd been sold out for a week.
Well, I got them through the generosity of Schuyler Whitney. Hey, I'm a lucky man. I get free tickets, free clothes. That's why I can afford to be generous to my friends. Those are for you.
For me? No kidding.
Sure.
All right.
Best seats in the house, in a row.
There's just one problem. I am doing a solo these days.
Well, why don't you give somebody a call? You've got an hour before curtain. Or go by yourself. It's up to you. I gotta get out of here. Take care, Al.
Yeah, thanks. Have a good time.
Say, Calvin, did you happen to pick up that background information I asked you for on Carlo Crown?
Yeah, I checked it out, but just like I thought, it came up empty.
Nothing?
Absolutely zilch. There are no records on the man. I mean, not even as much as a parking ticket. It's like he was born yesterday.
Yeah, well, that's one way of putting it. Anyway, good luck on finding a date. I think you're going to need it.
Yeah, well, I'll see you at the theater, I hope. There's only one way to find out.
You know what my trouble is? My great sense of humor.
Oh, really?
You
See, that's exactly what I mean. I'm trying to be serious, and you think I'm telling a joke. See, that's why I have trouble with women. There are a lot of women that think I'm cute. Some of them even love me. Yeah, a guy can tell. But every time I try to get serious, they think I'm telling a joke. Like the other night, I was kissing this beautiful woman, and it was a very tender moment.
You know, Cliff, I really don't think I should hear any more of this story.
Well, anyway, she asked me, do you always close your eyes when you kiss a woman? And I said, no, only when I kiss you. You see?
Right.
That's exactly what she did. Now, that's all wrong.
You know, Cliff, I think what you need is a woman who really appreciates you.
Think I ought to try a computer dating service? No, never mind. With my luck, I'd probably end up going out with a computer that's fat, ugly, and wears braces.
Oh, no. Scott and Nelson, Bannister here.
Oh, well, hello, Bannister there. This is Stoner here.
Hi, Calvin.
Hi, what's happening?
Well, Cliff and I were just having a consultation, but it's over now, so I'm getting ready to go home.
Well, good. How would you like to go to the theater instead?
What?
I am holding right here in my hands, count 2 tickets, 5th row center, to the opening of the Whitney Dance Company tonight.
You're kidding. That opening has been sold out for weeks. What are you trying to do? Make me an offer I can't refuse?
Well, it had crossed my mind. Anyway, they're real and they're ours. Only problem is there's no time to get gussied up or to go out fine dining. We've got to be at the theater in an hour. What you say I pick you up at your apartment? Well, come on, it's okay, isn't it?
I can't go, Calvin.
Look, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Dee Dee. Now, don't turn it down, huh?
I know it's a big event, and that's why I really don't think we should go together.
I don't understand that, Dee Dee.
Look, Calvin, practically everyone that you know in Monticello is going to be there. I don't think it's going to look right. I can't go.
Dee Dee, is he talking about the Whitney opening?
Yeah, he's got tickets.
Can I talk to him? Please?
Calvin, Cliff is here, and he would like to talk to you about something.
Okay, yeah, look, you're sure there's nothing I can say to make you change your mind, huh?
I'm sure, Calvin. Look, hold on.
Hello, Calvin?
Yeah, Cliff, what's up?
Did I hear what I think I heard? You have opening tickets tonight?
Yeah, but I did have somebody else in mind. You aren't exactly my type, you know.
Well, look, I know a lot of girls who would kill to go there. You got to sell me those tickets. I'll pay you twice the price. Well, depending, of course, upon what you pay for.
Look, it's okay. They aren't doing me any good. You can have them.
You mean it? It's really great. Wow. Well, how much did you pay for them?
Relax, Cliff. They're free.
Wow. Hey, that's fabulous. Look, I'll be right over to pick them up, okay? Thanks. Wow. 2 tickets to the Whitney. All I need now is a date.
Well, don't look at me, sweetie. I just turned down that offer.
Then I better move fast. What would it look like if I showed up without a date, huh? Hello, operator. Give me 555-6363. Wait a minute. Operator, what time do you get off duty tonight?
Guess what new detergent whitens white clothes like this without fading the color like liquid chlorine bleach can? Your grandmother used it, and now it's got a new advanced whitening formula. Give up? It's new advanced Oxidol with, ta-da, green crystals with color-safe bleach. So, after soaking, can you guess the Oxidol white from the liquid bleach white? Now you can. Look at the faded color. So who whitens without the worry of liquid bleach? Guess.
Mom, what are you doing here?
You invited me.
Tomorrow night. Tom's coming to dinner tonight.
Oh, so I'm early. Give me a chance to meet your fiancé.
Boyfriend, Mom. Boyfriend.
Boyfriend, fiancé, it's all the same.
Really, Mom, I have got to get ready.
Oh, I should freshen up, too. Do you have any antiperspirant?
Here, use my secret. It really works.
I know, but I like unscented. I don't want it to clash with my perfume.
Look, Mom, Secret comes in unscented, too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Same strong protection as the regular Secret without the scent. See?
Oh, scent, that's great. I'm going to try it. I do want to feel my best. For your fiancé?
Boyfriend, Mom.
Today's secret, made strong for a woman, in scented or unscented.
Aunt Vi, dinner was wonderful, but I can't face these greasy dishes.
Harold, if you ever get married, you'll face greasy dishes all the time.
But this is cold, crusty lamb grease.
Oh, don't worry. We use Dawn. Watch. Dawn scatters grease. It works hard to break it up, take it away, help keep it away. See? Dawn got the grease. Look what I found by the left seat. Oh, let Mr. Not So Young and Single wash it.
After all those greasy dishes.
Oh.
This one looks as clean as the first. And my hands don't feel greasy. Next week, I'll do the dishes.
Speaking of dishes, you should meet Nancy. She lives right upstairs, and she's single. Dawn takes grease out of your way.
Now you just relax, honey. You look beautiful. You're gonna knock 'em dead tonight. Look.
What's wrong?
I'm sorry, Sky. I'm very keyed up tonight. More than usual, I'm sorry.
But why?
Well, it's been a very long time since I have been in front of an audience, you know.
Oh, come on. You and I have been through opening nights together a dozen times. In Paris and New York and London. Are we going to get a town like Monticello to intimidate us, huh?
Yes, I know, but this opening is more important for you than all the others. I know that.
It should be just as important for you. You're the star of your own dance company, Martine.
No, it's your company, it's your theater, and you should be the one taking the longest bows in front of the audience.
You are going to be out there with me, just like old times. No one is allowed backstage before a performance. Detective, how did you get back here anyway?
Well, to be honest, I had to use my badge. It was the only way I could manage to get in to see Miss Duval. Look, I did not come here to upset you.
Well, obviously you're doing just that, so if you'll just leave.
But Mr. Whitney, I just want to spend a couple of minutes with Miss Duval. I'd like to wish her the best of luck.
Detective, it is an old theatrical tradition. We do not say luck before a performance.
Oh, yeah, that's my understanding. I guess I'm supposed to say break a leg, but somehow that seemed inappropriate. It was your choreographer who had his leg broken, wasn't it?
Why don't you just leave?
It's all right. It's all right, Sky. I think Mr. Tyler is entitled to his moment. He saved my life. You didn't know that.
No, I didn't. When did this happen?
It's a matter of circumstance. I just happened to be there at the right time.
You may recall my little dip in the Monticello River, Mr. Tyler. Well, Mr. Tyler saved me.
Well, I owe you a debt of gratitude. And so do all the people in the house tonight.
Sky, can you please leave us alone for a moment?
Well, all right, I've got to see the lighting genius anyway. He's having a fit, but I'll be back before curtain. Don't stay long, Detective.
Well, Mr. Tyler, I am sure you have more in mind than best wishes.
What I had in mind was an apology. Look, Miss Duval, I know that I've caused you a lot of hard times in the past, and I think this would be a good time for me to say I'm sorry. I really have not meant to cause you any personal grievance.
No, of course no. Only my husband.
Well, actually, I really don't have that much against your husband either.
Really? Well, it seems to me that you have devoted your life to finding Carly Wells ever since that night in Paris.
It's not that simple, Miss Duval. Maybe sometime I'll be able to tell you the whole story. But tonight, I'm just another spectator. Just like I was at the Whitney house in Paris. Say, that's interesting, isn't it?
What is?
Well, history seems to be repeating itself.
I don't understand what you mean, Mr. Tyler.
Well, what I mean is this is Mr. Whitney's house, in a manner of speaking. And you are performing for his audience?
Yes. And that audience will be expecting me very shortly. If you'll excuse me.
Okay, won't keep you any longer. Tell me, Miss Duval, are there any other parallels?
I don't understand you, Mr. Tyler.
Well, nothing, forget it. I won't wish you luck, but You know how I feel.
Oh, yes. I know exactly how you feel, Detective. And exactly what you are thinking. Oh, God. What shall I do now? I can't let him go through with this.
30 minutes to go, 30 minutes. Hey, take it easy. Don't worry so much.
If you're an investor, here's an important telephone number from Charles Schwab.
You gotta know somebody. 2 tickets to the Whitney and no date.
I just can't believe that a cute, eligible, handsome young bachelor like you.
Now, wait a minute. There are a dozen girls who fall all over themselves if I would have called them earlier. But better yet, they would have fallen all over me.
Well, then why didn't you?
Because I got the tickets an hour ago, and I had to go home, get on this tux, pick up the tickets. Forgot my watch. Don't you see? It's no use. I'll never find anybody.
Well, listen, I'd go with you myself, but I got a restaurant to run, and I might have a crowd tonight.
After the opening, everybody in Monticello will be there. Except me.
Well, you can always go by yourself.
Never. Now, people think Cliff Nelson couldn't find a date. I have my pride, Sid.
I'm leaving now, Sid. I really hope you don't mind my leaving so early.
No, sure, honey. You knocked yourself out tonight. You deserve it.
Well, good night.
Good night.
Hey, she's cute. Who is she?
That's my new waitress, Mitzi.
Minnie? Can you come here? Come here, Minnie?
You calling me?
Yeah, Minnie. Look.
Mitzi.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Look, I know we haven't known each other for a long time.
It's true.
But, would you like to go to the theater with me tonight?
The theater?
Yeah, sure, you'd enjoy it. It's the biggest theatrical event this town's ever seen. You know, the Whitney opening? You've heard about it, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, I heard about it.
Well, great. Come on, let's go.
Well, wait a minute. I don't even know you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sid, can you introduce us?
It's my pleasure. Mitzi, this is Cliff Nelson. Cliff, this is Mitzi Martin. Bless you, my children.
Let's go. We got a half an hour till curtain, Martha.
Mitzi! My name's Mitzi!
I never thought I'd be going to this opening. At least not under these conditions.
You know, we've had these tickets for weeks and weeks. Of course, when we got them, we thought it was going to be Jody on that poster.
And now Jody won't even be attending the opening.
Neither will the choreographer.
I wish I knew what those two were tonight.
I wish they were right here. Nicole, I can sympathize with Jody for wanting to be with Gavin, but it certainly wasn't a wise thing for her to do.
I don't think Nicole disagrees with you, Mike. Listen, I suppose we better tell you this. Jody has been in touch with us.
She has? Well, yes, she called just to tell us that she was all right and that we weren't to worry.
A fat chance of that.
Did she mention Gavin or say where she was?
No, Mike, she said so little. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I'm not being very helpful.
I understand, Nicole. I'm glad that you told me anyway.
I got a question for you, Mike. If and when they do catch up with those two, what does the DA's office plan to do?
You mean about Jody?
Yeah, I know she's aiding and abetting a fugitive now, just like Bobby Gerard.
Oh, but there aren't any plans to prosecute Bobby, are there?
No, but she earned immunity by telling us everything she knows. That's not necessarily the case with Jody, however.
Oh, honey, please get to the point. They're our friends.
I realize that, and I'll do what I can to block prosecution of Jody, because I don't think it would serve any purpose. But I can't say whether the law will be as lenient with Gavin.
I guess we have to go now.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm sorry, Fillmore. We just had a slight accident here. I set the alarm, then opened the door by mistake.
Yes, sir. May I have your identification number, please?
Sure. 88-6-8861.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice evening.
You too. Well, Mr. Whitney, I hope you enjoy your evening, because I certainly am going to enjoy mine.
Pizza crumbs on the floor in the kitchen? Quick, get them with the Quick Up. Cookie crumbs on the floor in the bedroom? Quick, get them with the Quick Up. Potato chips on the floor in the living room? You know what to use. The Eureka Quick Up vacuum cleaner. It's cordless, rechargeable, and mounts on the wall. There's no quicker way to get a mess. The Eureka Quick Up. It's cordless.
The new Eureka Quick Up is available at all Kmart stores.
Taboo by Dana. It all began with an embrace.
Embrace me, my sweet embraceable you. Taboo. Embrace me, you irreplaceable you. Taboo. My sweet embraceable you.
Taboo. An embrace that lives forever in a fragrance.
Taboo. In a small dairy here, they make some of the best cheddar cheese anywhere. Of course, nobody knew that except the folks who lived here. Until...
Hi. I'm from Hickory Farms. I hear you make some pretty good cheese.
Hickory Farms has been to a lot of places to collect unique things for our Christmas gift packs.
Hey, Walt, think we're going to be famous?
Uncle Walt's cheddar and other gifts from Hickory Farms. We've done your Christmas shopping for you.
Hello, I'm Beverly Garland.
And I'm Mike Jarrett. Please join us for the next Alive Well. On that program, I'm going to tell you which style is right for your body.
And we're going to be talking about child abuse.
Also in the program, we'll talk about the Pritikin diet, Cambridge diet, Beverly Hills diet, and why diets don't work. All this as you join Beverly and me, Mike Jarrett, for the next Alive Well. Be with us.
At 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific on USA Tomorrow.
the halls of...
Have you seen the new Radio 1990? Catherine Kinley brings you the hottest music videos. Lisa Robinson gives you an inside look at rock's biggest stars. And the newest releases in movies, albums, and home videos. Plus new fashions and surprise guests. Radio 1990, TV's #1 music magazine show. Tomorrow.
This is USA.
From SGW with love to Collier Wells.
Calvin, why didn't you knock?
The door was open, so I came on in. You know, if you're really worried about security, you ought to be more careful about that.
Cliff must have left it open. He gets a little absent-minded sometimes.
Well, you know, I wasn't sure I'd find you here. At least, well, not real sure, but I figured it was a pretty safe bet when I didn't get an answer at home.
Well, I could have been at a wild party or the opera.
Or you could have been at the opening of the Whitney Dance Company if you hadn't turned down my invitation.
I appreciated your offer, Calvin. I think you know that.
Oh, but you just don't like dancing, is that it?
I love dancing.
Well?
Calvin, the reason I said no is because practically everyone in Monticello that you know is going to be at that opening tonight. Now, how would it look to have me walk in there on your arm?
It would look great. You'd probably look like $1 million.
Well, one thing I wouldn't look like is Mrs. Calvin Stoner.
Now that's true. You wouldn't look like that.
So there you have it.
Dee Dee, everybody I know in this town knows that Star is off on this cross-country singing tour, whatever it's turned into. So who would blame? I mean, what would be wrong with my simply escorting you out?
Oh, and that's all people would think.
Dee Dee, come on. This is 1981. People don't care about things like that. They almost expect it.
What makes everybody think that the whole world has suddenly changed overnight? People love to gossip, Calvin. They even write whole magazines about it now.
Well, I don't think they're going to write any magazines about us.
Okay, then what about photographs? I'm sure there were a lot of photographers there tonight. They could have gotten a very good picture of the two of us. Detective Calvin Stoner and unidentified companion.
And, correction, beautiful unidentified companion.
Look, Calvin, I think an awful lot of myself. Much too much to mess up my life. Look, this conversation is getting a little heavy for this hour of the night, and I'm tired and I'm hungry.
Excellent suggestion. I was just thinking the same thing. I thought that you might accept an invitation for a late snack date since I didn't get a theater date, especially since everybody else is at the theater and nobody's gonna get to see us out together.
Oh, Calvin, please.
Come on, look. This is the first time that I'm beginning to feel that we are doing something sneaky. We don't have to feel like that. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's not like we're lovers or anything.
No. No, we're not.
We're friends. And friends have the right to be seen together, even in public.
Yes, Calvin, we are friends. And in order to stay friends, we can't give people the wrong idea about us.
Why should we care what they think?
Oh, you care, and so do I. That's why I don't want to do anything that makes me feel guilty.
Okay, counselor, that sounds smart to me.
Well, I don't feel very smart at the moment. Because if I were smart, I wouldn't be seeing so much of a married man.
Now, what difference does that make? Are you seeing any unmarried men at the moment?
Yes, there's one.
There is?
Yes, he's an attorney. Are you sure you still want to take me out to dinner now?
More than ever.
Well, I think Martine Duval is absolutely superb. Now, I'm not a critic of the dance, but I have an idea. This is going to be regarded as a memorable performance.
Geraldine, how are your nephew and his wife enjoying it?
Oh, Skylar is in seventh heaven, I can assure you.
Well, he worked very hard for this success, hasn't he?
And how is Raven taking it all?
As if it were her own opening night. But I must say my hat's off to Skylar for all he's accomplished.
He does deserve a lot of credit. He put the company together.
Money can do remarkable things.
No, Raven is delighted, I can assure you. And she's very delighted about all the attention she received when she made her grand entrance.
Well, she looked marvelous. She must be happy.
Yes, she is indeed. Are you planning to go backstage after the performance?
Unfortunately, Nancy and I won't be able to. We both have an early day tomorrow.
Well, I think we should. I think Jody would want us to congratulate Martine.
I think she would.
You haven't heard anything from her at all.
Actually, yes, we have, Geraldine. She didn't tell us where she was. She just called to say that she was all right. How can she be?
You know, I'm not so sure which jailer I like better, Sharky or Benny.
Well, I think Benny is much nicer. I mean, after all, you don't want to hurt anybody, do you, Benny?
I'm hungry.
That wasn't the question.
I'm hungry, just the same.
I'm sure we could bribe our way out of here with a ham sandwich.
Well, I like ham and cheese with lots of mustard.
Benny, tell you what. You let us out of here, and I'll buy you the biggest ham and cheese sandwich you ever saw. 3 layers, with tomatoes and pickles and lettuce in the middle.
Mama already said you're gonna give us $300. I could buy my own sandwich with that.
Maybe even 2, Benny.
How you doing, kiddies?
Ready to talk business now?
Mrs. Arnold, don't you realize we can't talk business because there is no way we can lay our hands on any money?
Well, I know that you can't, babyface. On account of every cop in town's out to get you so bad. What about your little sweet patootie here? What did we say, we send her out for the money?
songs from Camp Hiawatha. Swim in school here, but this place is not like home. I miss your nice fresh pillowcases.
You miss Downy, it's so pleasing. April freshness, that's one reason. Downy softness, that's another. Downy freshness makes a difference, love your mother.
Now there's a new Downy. Best Downy yet, April fresher than ever. With a no-mess cap the others don't have. Pours easier, measures easier. And what's left goes back in. No messy bottles. New cap, more April freshness. Best Downy yet.
When I'm up there singing, I like to look good for my fans. And looking good means eating healthy. Of course, I want to see my family eats right, too.
Thank you.
That's why my cooking always starts with Crisco. You see, Crisco is all vegetable with no salt, preservatives, or cholesterol. So it makes food that's good for you. Tastes good, too. Like my tomato cheese pie. Just look how light and flaky Crisco makes the crust.
Mighty tasty.
Hey, if you'd like some of my good and healthy recipes, just send along $1 plus your name and address. I'll mail you a bunch of them. Around this house, cooking good and eating healthy can both start with Crisco.
Sure looks good on you, honey.
Well, you're my biggest fan. Crisco will do you proud every time.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Scrabble people teaches me.
Meet Scrabble people. Each one holds a letter, so when you link them together, they spell words.
Cat.
And the longer kids play, the longer words they make. It's a construction toy.
Ooh.
It's a playset. It's a learning tool.
Now it spells scat.
Scrabble People playsets from Cell Show and Writer.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Scrabble people teaches me.
Look, it'll be just as tough for Jody if she goes out there. We're both wanted by the police. Didn't you know that?
I mean, that's exactly right. I am just as desperate a fugitive as Gavin.
Don't get smart with me, cutie pie. I read the papers, too, you know. You didn't do nothing. Your boyfriend here is the one who killed a guy.
Yeah, how does it feel to shoot somebody? I never did nothing like that before.
Yeah, no, Benny, you're a good boy.
I broke a guy's nose once. Boy, it sure was messy.
Mrs. Arnold, don't you understand? The police are going to grab me just as fast as they would Gavin. All right, I didn't shoot anybody, but I'm still his accomplice.
Oh, sure. Sure, you're a regular gun moll. Anybody can see that.
Let her do it.
Now, look. I think you better make up your mind right now. Otherwise, Mama's gonna get on the horn and call the cops.
Oh, let her do it. Jody's the best answer.
No. No, Gavin, I don't want it to turn out like that. All right, Mrs. Arnold. I'll get you your money.
Aha, now you're talking sense. I mean, let's face it. When you're on the lam, you need money of your own. Take my advice. Try to squeeze out more than my $300 from your folks.
Are you crazy? I can't go to my relatives. They'd never let me come back here.
Maybe it's the best thing that could happen to you.
Well, it wouldn't be the best thing that happened to your lover boy, honey. I mean, he killed a guy. That's what it says in all the papers. It's not going to be much of a lover boy in jail.
Yeah, I was in jail once. I hit a guy in the head with a bar stool. I didn't like jail.
Shut up, Benny.
Gavin, I'm going to get the money, and I'll try not to be too long. I promise.
Where are you going to go, Jody?
Just don't worry about me, okay?
Benny, where's your manners? Come on, get up. Let the little lady out. You're a little sweetheart. Just like my own daughter.
Seen me floating in the air out there.
Oh, yes, there was some very nice moment when I really felt I was flying between heaven and earth.
If our second act goes like that, we are going to be a sensation. Not only here. Did you know that there are out-of-town critics in the house? Walter Barnes is in the second row.
Are you kidding?
I didn't want to tell you until halfway through the show.
Well, wonderful. Well, I think it's the middle of intermission, and I would like to rest a little bit, okay?
Yeah, okay, I'll let you rest.
Oh, you really liked it.
You were brilliant. You know, Martine, watching you dance out there looking so beautiful, I began thinking about the way I used to feel about you.
Don't get carried away, Sky.
It occurred to me that perhaps we had not given each other a chance.
Your wife is waiting for you.
That's right. She's looking very lovely herself tonight. Would you like me to bring her back?
Please, do me a favor. Don't bother.
Have fun out there.
Dion Bellago, skincare consultant.
Jean's skin tends to be oily, so she gets facials of absorbing clay. For personalized oily skincare at home, I recommend Camille's Oily Skin Formula. It contains cosmetic clay to help reduce oily shine, so skin feels clean and beautiful. Most beauty bars treat all skin the same, but for skin that's oily, normal, or dry, Camille's personalized care for beautiful skin.
Who says new Liquid Tide cleans some of your toughest stains better than any other liquid? You do. And in nationwide tests, hundreds of you proved it. So did Catherine Frawley of Bel Air, Maryland.
Was and is. This is grass stain. This was grass stain. Liquid Tide took the grass stain right out of this one. Liquid Tide is a better detergent than my liquid is. And it does a much better job. I have the proof in front of me.
You can say new Liquid Tide cleans better because you can see it cleans better. See for yourself.
Hey, Memphis, we've got something great.
Start something great in Memphis, where great things always start. Start something great in Memphis. Start right from the heart. Start something in Memphis.
We've really started something.
This is Goodwill, restoring and reselling used clothing and other items. And this is Goodwill, training disabled people in solid job skills. For business, it means capable employees. For our society, it means productive citizens. For people with disabilities, it means the dignity of earning your own way. So when you see the Goodwill name, think about all it means. Goodwill does more than restore clothing. Goodwill restores lives.
Well, I got some help from my family, but I actually put myself through.
What are you doing with the flowers?
Oh, here. Thank you very much, sir.
It's wonderful.
Well,
I mean, it must have been a lot of hard work.
made me realize how much I wanted to be a lawyer.
Bet you like school, huh?
No, I hated it. I liked it a lot more than all the other jobs I had to do to get the tuition. I mean, I worked at a gas station, I drove cab, I even loaded a garbage truck. And there are a lot of people in this world who work very hard for a living. I wanted a job without any heavy lifting.
Didn't you say you had your own law office?
Yeah, Nelson and Scott. Well, it's really Scott and Nelson, but it may as well just be plain Nelson because it doesn't look as if Scott's coming back from Europe.
Well, if I ever need a lawyer, I'll be sure to call you.
Gee, I hope not. I specialize in criminal law.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I can do the other stuff, though. I can close a house, I can, write a contract, all that stuff. But criminal law, that's exciting.
Oh, I'd like to see you in action sometime, addressing the jury and all that stuff. It must be a lot like acting.
Well, it is, really. I mean, you have to be able to manipulate the emotions of the jury.
Yeah, the audience.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm an actress, you know.
You are? Really?
Well, I know I don't look like one. I look more like a waitress. I talk like a waitress. I earn my living as a waitress. But I'm really an actress. I'm just slightly underemployed.
Sort of like working your way through school, huh?
But one of these days, I'm gonna get my chance. One of these days.
Look, there's something I better tell you. Look, I like you. But I have this problem.
What's that?
I can't remember your name.
Oh, it's all right. I can't remember yours either.
Shh. You'll have to be quiet.
Hey, what's wrong?
I'm afraid that you can't loiter inside the lobby, sir.
Hey, who's loitering?
Hey, we're waiting for the second half. We have tickets.
Sir, the curtain went up 20 minutes ago.
No hard feelings about this, mister. Nothing personal, huh?
No, Benny, no hard feelings. Just play cards.
You know, if your girl comes back with enough money, I know a guy who can get you out of here. You can go somewhere like South America. It's real nice in South America, I heard. I don't know if I like the food. Well, what do you say?
Who knows? Maybe I'll take you up on that, Benny.
It's gin.
That's not gin. How many cards you playing with?
9. I got 9 cards.
You play gin with 10 cards, Benny.
It's gin anyway.
See you tomorrow. Okay.
Martine? Johnny! Oh, Martine!
Sometimes I wonder if it's worth it, all this fussing.
Ed McPeak. We grow the best blueberries in Maine. Whole county says so.
Somehow, that's not enough.
Hickory Farms has been to a lot of places to collect unique gifts for Christmas.
Hi, I'm from Hickory Farms. Heard about your blueberries.
wild blueberry preserves, and other gifts from Hickory Farms. We've done your Christmas shopping for you.
Feel better?
Will do.
Taboo by Dana. It all began with an embrace.
Embrace me, my sweet embraceable you. Taboo. Embrace me, you irreplaceable you. Taboo. My sweet embrace.
Taboo. An embrace that lives forever in a fragrance.
Taboo. There's no place like HBO. We'll make your spirit shine, your laughter flow. What a feeling.
Oh, what movies? Romancing the Stone, Splash, Gorky Park, exclusive sporting events, family specials, uninhibited comedy. Films you can't see anywhere else. You don't just watch HBO, you feel it.
Oh, what a show. There's no place like HBO.
This is Beverly Garland.
And I'm Mike Jarek. Please join us for the next Alive and Well on the program. We're going to talk about how you can let go of all sorts of things, including your fear.
We're going to talk about miscarriage.
Also on the program, we'll talk about organ transplants. You know, organ transplant donations are saving lives all over this country. We'll talk about all these issues on the next Alive and Well. We'll be watching for you.
At 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific on USA tomorrow.
I forgot tonight was the opening. I saw you. I saw the whole second half of the show.
I'm so glad you did.
Martine, you were wonderful. You were absolutely brilliant. You danced so beautifully.
Sit down. Oh, Judy, I was so scared, believe me. Perhaps fear improves one's performance. I'll have to ask my old dance teacher.
Fear? You didn't look frightened. You seemed very much in control.
Judy, I was so scared. You have no idea. And I can't even tell you why.
Comment allez-vous, Monsieur Wells?
It's been a long day. Let's go to bed.
Honey, there's something I'd like you to sleep on tonight.
Oh?
I think we should enroll in Union Fidelity's Guaranteed Life Plus. It's an insurance plan for folks age 45